name is Dwayne Dees. I'm the resident gunsmith for Precision Airsoft and Precision Combat Technologies. I'm also the lead designer and designer of the Precision Combat Technologies Evolution Barrel. Today we're going to talk about a new product from KWA. It's been very anxiously anticipated. That'd be the Mk23 Socom. Now, just in case you don't really know what one of these is, which means you're obviously not a modern warfare player, the Mk23 Socom is a design that started in 1991, and it's had direct input from Special Operations Command because it's part of the offensive handgun weapon system program. The only other competitor it really had was Koch. But the Mk23 Socom actually began being issued in 1996 as part of a system that also used a light and laser aiming module and a suppressor. These are 45 caliber match grade, meaning it's actually capable of 4 MOA accuracy approximately. And this is what led to the design of the Universal Service Pistol, or USP. This is the KWA version, which is licensed by H&K and has their logos about every 2 inches on this dang thing, and it's beautiful. The construction of this is absolutely gorgeous. Metal slide, polymer frame. The serrations on the front and back are a little pointy, but after you've used this a few times, it's not going to be an issue. And you're probably going to be wearing gloves anyway, if you're smart. These are a single action, double action capable pistol, which means that you can fire it when the hammer's back, or you can fire it when the hammer's forward. However, it has a decocker, and if you want to carry it with the hammer back, it has a thumb safety, which is ambidextrous. Very nice feature. Magazine release, ambidextrous as well, and makes it a heck of a lot faster for mag changes. Overall, really well made, really well designed pistol, and I'm actually very impressed with it. There's a couple of things that I'm not happy about, but they're not a big deal. It's just personal preference, and that is, this is a 16 millimeter thread. So your normal suppressors are not going to fit it. If you've got one of the old Tokyo Maruis, yeah, that one will fit it, no problem. If you're by some lucky, chance, one of the people that has one from, I think it was King Arms that was making them, that should fit it just fine as well. Otherwise, good luck looking, and I'm sure somebody's going to come out with one very soon now that this is at the market. The other one is that the rail system is the proprietary rail system. Meaning that your normal stuff is going to be a little tricky to fit. These are very large handguns, in case you were ever curious as to how big it is. This is your Mk23. This is a Smith & Wesson 9mm Sigma. And as you can tell, the size is considerably different. The Mk23 is a lot longer, a lot bulkier. Which means that your normal holsters are not going to fit it very well. Now, if you want a holster, we have the new Smith Custom Holsters Mk23 Kydex holster, and it fits beautifully and very snugly. This is tight enough that you can actually pretty much do calisthenics with it. It's designed to go on the belt or also attached to a MOLLE platform using malice clips. These are manufactured locally, actually by a friend of mine who manufactures all of my own holsters. And I have never had a problem with them other than the fact that they're so comfortable I forget I'm wearing the stupid thing when I go home. All in all, the Mk23 is an extremely nice pistol, and for $185, it's at the high end of the price range for most gas guns, but performance-wise, I've already chronoed this, and we're going to actually shoot a video here momentarily chronoing it again. These have when the hop-up is turned off, the velocity fluctuates quite a bit. I've seen more than 20 feet per second deviance. However, the highest I've seen them chrono is 398 feet per second. So this is definitely an offensive handgun in airsoft application as well, and it would be a great sidearm for in the field. But as I was saying, this is definitely too hot to use on your CQB field. And also, because of the velocity it's shooting at, I would highly recommend shooting 2.8s or even 3.0s. Probably would go with the 3.0s or 0.30s myself. Yeah, if you can come up with some 3.0 ammo, let me know. But the 0.3s, I'm sure, are going to give extreme accuracy out of this, especially at AEG distances that you could effectively use this at. My personal preference on ammo is KSC, or KWA as it's now labeled, and BioVol, with my secondary choices being Golden Ball, G&G, or King Arms Standard, not the biodegradable. So if you can find 0.28s or 0.3s in those brands, that's what I would highly recommend using. Now I think we're going to go into the back and do a little shoot with the chronograph and show you what she's shooting at. I've actually already turned the hop-up up just a little bit to cut some of the deviance out of it, so you'll see a more consistent velocity coming out of it, although it will be a little bit lower than its actual max. So again, we're gonna take a little break and go back here and shoot some rounds and show you what we think of it. Alright, here we go. We're testing this out with some .20 KSC, and let's see what we get for a chrono result. And we are on feet per second. And it helps if you don't shoot the inside of the chrono. Well, that's a little low. That's not. The hardest part about this pistol is not shooting the inside of your chronograph when you're test firing it. Alright, the KWA Mk23. You saw how she chronoed, even with me hitting the inside of the chrono a few times. It seemed like with the good clean chronos that we were getting, the average velocity on it was still over 370 feet per second. Now, this would make a great sidearm for somebody that's a sniper. It's going to make a great sidearm for anybody that just wants a big, chunky, meaty gun that's going to take some abuse and dish some out. The safeties and everything, the decocker, the attention to detail, this is a superior handgun. The replica, yeah, you just can't touch it. This is one of the nicest gas blowbacks I've seen in a while. I would highly recommend checking them out. If you want to take a look at pricing one out, go to precisionairsoft.com. These are $185, and the holsters $60. The holster can actually be mounted on MOLLE, as I was saying, so you can put it on, you know, a high-rise vest, put it on a battle belt, or even put it down on your leg on a thigh platform. Just takes a couple of long malice straps and away you go. So, a good platform, a good system, a really good gun. Play safe, and I'll see you on the field. KWA Mk23 Socom. Completely screwed that up. Just keep rolling.